So I want to talk to you about concept which I call for myself integrative orthopedics. It's actually because I'm orthopedic surgeon. I'm specialized in shoulder surgery, and as you probably know, the conventional medicine divides patient in different parts, different organs, different systems, and accordingly we created different areas, different specializations in our medicine. So as I said, I'm conventional doctor, but I do orthopedics, which means I care I take care about people who have pain. That's what characterizes orthopedics. And even further on, I specialize in shoulder. And it makes sense because the surgeon has to be specialized somehow to perform in the best way uh, in that area. Of course, you can do everything somehow, but if you wanna do your best, then it's a good idea to be specialized in one field. But as you see, we as a whole, as the person, as the organism, um, is never, we are never really touched with the conventional medicine. We are never really cared about through conventional medicine in the way how we actually are, because we are the whole system. We are our body, we are our mind, we are our spirit, our soul. And even here, even when we talk only about the physical aspect, about the physical body, then how can we say that there is pain, but it doesn't connect or doesn't have what to do with our emotions or how we eat or whatever. Of course, this is very well known difference between the allopathic conventional medicine and the alternatives or the complementary medicine. We all know that we don't have to talk about it. But what I wanna introduce is the concept of integrative orthopedics, where because I only know orthopedics, I can hardly say anything about any internal diseases, about neurological symptomatology. I can hardly talk about cardiology or whatever immunology. That's out of my business, and I don't really have the knowledge, the right to talk about it. But what I do know is the stream of orthopedics is subspecialization where we meet people in their pain every day. Of course, there are more physicians or more other specializations who also take care about people in pain. But well, yeah, we are at the kind of the point where we decide what is worth operating on, what should be aimed by the physiotherapy or some conservative treatment. So that's where we meet our patient, and that's that's the point where I meet my patient, where I meet the person. So actually, because I'm that far subspecialized, that I only get people who went through all the possible outpatient clinics and rehab protocols and conservative treatments, and I'm waiting there, and they're coming to me like after 1 year of their problems, and that's quite far-fetched, far gone problem at the moment. So that is a little bit difficult to do something at that point to change the whole system. So I think when we go this far in the division of in the cutting of the patient person in different parts and different topics, then it's very difficult from there to get to the point of health, of of true healing. What we should think of is to move from there back one step at a time, all the way back to the moment where the person is whole. And so I call this integrative orthopedics because I come from my orthopedic point of view, and from there, from the person that far in her pain, has to go back towards own health. And that is something what's quite challenging, but I think it's actually what we should do, because I don't know how is it in different countries, but here in Czech Republic it looks quite quite uh, quite disastrous. The whole healthcare system is falling apart, and like there are never enough money for what we need, and there's always increasing the number of patients, and people are more and more sick, and it's just vicious circle. So we should be thinking about how to switch this, how to go back into the primal healthcare, the preventive healthcare, lifestyle healthcare, and how to bring the health, the real health, back to our lives. Not only to work on symptoms, on those endpoints of the journey of the patient, but to go back. I think we should really think about this, because our financial system is broken, and we should look into it, how to make it work again. And there's enough money. We have enough money. We work. We earn a lot uh, to give into the social system, into the healthcare. But I think we should spend it more consciously. And actually, in my opinion, we should investigate what can really work. Don't really play the game of alternative and conventional medicine anymore. Don't fight anymore, because it doesn't go anywhere. Both of those fields have what to say, and the, the other field is of course our self-care, that is probably the most important. But if we put together all those three aspects, the complementary or alternative medicine, holistic approaches, and the conventional allopathic Western medicine and the self-care, then we get something what is the whole, the integrative healthcare, and that's what we should be supporting. So our approach to healing or health comes from understanding that the understanding of consciousness primacy, understanding that the matter is only secondary to the consciousness as we know it from quantum physics. And that's actually how we work with the person, because it's a different paradigm when we work in a way how works the conventional medicine. It's disease oriented, and it's always in the fight with the problem. What we know from craniosacral biodynamics, which is the field of my wife, she's great teacher of the wisdom uh, of consciousness, and also of the practice of cranial of cranial therapy and biodynamics. And I've learned a lot from her wisdom. So people of cranial, of biodynamics, they always work with the consciousness, with the neutral state of being, from where they approach the organism, the patient, the client. It's not patient, it's person. And this approach, where when you get to the client or to yourself, that this understanding that your consciousness is the director of the whole play, then you can shift how you work with yourself. If you approach from the side of the pain, from the side of disease, you're always stuck in there. So the biodynamic approach it comes from the center, from the health itself, and it allows the health to flourish from inside, and to grow through anything what is in your body, in your system. But also we understand that there is not only the consciousness level, the spirit itself, but there is the soul level, the wisdom of our eternal being, but kind of individualized. There is the vital energy level. There is the level of our mental and emotional activity, and there is the level of our physical body. And for the best result, we somehow touch all the layers. In my opinion, that's the best way how to move forward to your health. But you go there from inside, from the health itself. The setting is a little bit different, but that's how we learn to approach the healing. So I'm looking for the direction, for the way, where to go, how to bring this awareness into the medical system, into the financial system. And I would really appreciate if anyone who has some idea, good, conscious ideas, loving ideas, uh, ideas which are from your heart, then I will really appreciate if you can contact me and we can learn a little bit more about your ideas, your approaches, and we can put our wisdom together. So if you feel, please write me a message, text, contact me. Anyway, I'll put the link below how to do it, and please let's find the way. As the people are getting older and sicker, they need more and more care, and we have to operate more and more people. Just a vicious circle, and we should figure out how to get out. Of course, or I know there are new technologies which can help us from there, but we don't have them in our hands at the moment. So we should figure out in our mind how to do it. But what is the best way? How can we approach this situation? And the way out is to heal ourselves, because when we don't heal anyone, because we don't try to heal really anyone, because the allopathic conventional medicine doesn't heal anyone, it just doesn't lead anywhere. We have to shift our mind or the paradigm into the possibility of healing. Our conventional medicine says that we just cannot heal any disease. There is a line, and if you are above the line that your blood results, you're sick and you will have to take pills till the end of your life, and you will never gonna get rid of it, of the disease. You're gonna be sick until your until your last day. And of course, it consumes money from the system, and so we need to figure out how to heal. That's that's the most important thing for our society, I think, because when we are not sick, then we don't have to work that much to earn money for our healthcare system, and if we don't work that much, then we are not that sick, because so many problems of our health comes from our our stress, our overwork, our extensive uh, working periods, and not enough rest, and that's the whole system set up. And just please, if you have any idea what can help people, what can heal their problems, let me know. Uh, Please let me make an interview with you, and I want to bring that to this world, to integrate all the knowledges we have, because we are so wise people. We know it all, but everyone knows just a little bit, and we should work together. We are one team, we are one humanity here, and please, let's do it together. Doesn't matter if you're from the conventional field, if you're from the alternative field, if you're from politics, if you're from economics, please just let me know what can help this situation, and let's let's get us out together. Take care, guys. Love life. Live love. Till next time.